guys, we're back again and we're very, very excited. My name is Portia.
And I'm Lerato. Hi guys, it's so good to be with you again. Another episode, my friend.
I can't wait to unpack this one.
Yes, and the topic today is, drum rolls, owning your imperfections. Now, the first thing that jumps to mind is Alekwek. I'm sure we all know her. You know, she's an international top model. And growing up, she was very self-conscious about her complexion, you know, and she thought that she was not beautiful because she was much darker than the other people. But look at her now. She is an international top model.
Yeah.
She's doing so well.
It's just a thing. I think it happens with all of us. We all have that one or more things that we know that we just don't think goes with us.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing is we keep allowing it to deduct from who we are as people. And I think today it would be proper for us to sit here and then really just go through all that with you, and then invite you also to really just engage with us the best way you can, you know, just so that we can be talking about such things. Because, you know, sometimes it's things that are in our minds and they're so horrible in our minds. But then when they are received by other people, they actually work for us.
Yes.
It's just that we don't know because we're just hating them so much.
I mean, Alekwek is the perfect example.
Right.
You know,
I think.
And she is so beautiful. And it just goes to prove the theory that beauty is so diverse. You know, you can have a problem with a particular part on your body. And then someone else will look at you and think, wow.
They don't even pick it up as a problem.
They don't.
Just like the very same Alec. I mean, what's happening is that exact thing is the one thing that is actually separating her from the rest.
True.
In a way.
True.
You do understand. Because, I mean, top models are tall, they, you know, like maybe they share like a lot of things that are similar, but then, you know, that is now separating her from the rest.
Yes, and as well, we as people are our worst critics, hey?
True.
We are our worst critics. Now, I look at you and you look perfect. Does she not look perfect, guys? Like, I'm so shocked when you say you've got a whole list
That's just
of things that you're not happy about.
That's just the thing.
Yeah, it's natural, but the trick is to not let it get to you.
Exactly.
You do not let it affect your confidence in a negative way. You know, you should always remind yourself that you are perfect.
Yeah.
You know, in your imperfections, you are perfect. You are beautiful. No one has. I've never met anyone who thinks that they are perfect.
True.
I have never.
I have never seen even one person,
Yeah.
male and female. I've never seen not even one person.
Everybody has that thing that they don't like about themselves.
I think it's a normal thing about being human. I think we'll always just have that one thing that we wish was different, that we wish sounded different, that, you know.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day that's how we created. And in a way, like, you know, with Lerato sharing what she didn't like, that's what connected me to her. Like, I loved it so much, I found home in that. And then, you know, even like in my voice, like, I thought it was so deep. I thought like I had, you know, a million thoughts about it, and then, you know, hit certain platforms and it was loved, it was received very, very well. So I think where we are right now, I think it's like I think the message is through.
It's through.
The very same things that we sometimes hate about ourselves, they actually
are the things that work for us. That prove us wrong.
Exactly. You know, and owning them. If you think of it this way, if you look at them and then you ask yourself a question, can I change them?
Yeah.
And you find that you cannot change them, what are you going to do?
Exactly.
What are you going to do? Because they're not going anywhere. And then you have one swing at this whole thing we're calling life. So what are you going to do?
Yeah. And it's even so sad when someone gets into a whole depression over something that they can change. Something like acne, You know, we all know that something can be done about acne.
Those
So
are things that can be changed.
those are things, weight loss, you know,
Yeah.
that is something that can be changed, you know, but people actually go into this huge depression, you know, over
Because of the
things
struggle sometimes.
that can be changed. Yeah.
You know, with some people, it's their nose, sometimes it's their eyes, sometimes it's their lips, sometimes it's their, you know, anything. It can be anything. You look at it, you just feel like, you know, it's not, it wasn't supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to, you know, but you can't change it. It's yours. What do? You know, owning up is the best thing to do, because the world we're living in is not your, you know, coolest place at all times. You know, there are people that you're going to meet that are going to be aware of your strength and want something on you to use against you. So you see, if you have not allowed yourself in that space where you're owning these things, people can actually use them against you. You know, even people that get to have that information, remember, some of these things are not necessarily coming across like that, but because they're so huge in your head, you know, sometimes I met people that even that even chooses to tell you about these things that are making them feel so insecure before you even pick them up, and they're already talking about them. But then imagine then if you're sharing that information with your haters. I just want to share something also about this client that I have. I know for a fact that she wouldn't mind even if she heard me talking about this. I remember, you know, like it was like, it's so, like, this problem is so there, it's so in our faces. I remember when, like, from the time she walked in, like, you know, she would talk about, like, she would, everything, like, in the room would be about change it. Like, you know, she thought image consulting was going to be about literally just, you know, shifting everything, to a point where she asked me if makeup could not do it for her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she wanted to hide everything. No, but then can't you? And then, you know, when I looked at her, she was actually wearing her makeup wrong. And when I say wrong, I'm not talking about when she was using her makeup, she was actually trying to change herself. And remember, makeup is not to change you, it's to enhance your beauty. You understand what I'm saying? But then because of your insecurities, because of your fears, because of you not accepting yourself and your beauty fully, then you using all these things to, you know, to try and change yourself. And in doing that, that's exactly where you just wronging yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're not celebrating the shape of your brows. Some ladies shave all of them off. Trevor Noah will tell you about this one. Because he jokes about it. Because he jokes.
With the M.
I've never seen it. I've never. But yeah, because, you know, we, like, some ladies shave all of them off, and then only to redraw them, but then in a way that does not suit their face shape. Yes, exactly. You understand? Just because you're just so desperate to change your features, yourself as a person, and it comes out wrong. And same goes to...
And it looks weird.
The makeup, you mean?
It looks so weird when you're trying to change your own features. It really looks weird. I mean, brows are the most prominent features on our faces, right? They give our faces a shape, you know? And when you shave everything off, and then you're going to draw them in your own way, like redesign. Redesign. Like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You need to work with what you have. And just,
And it goes with clothes as well. You know, people that don't love their bodies, sometimes you see it in how they wear their clothes. You know, nice items, pieces of clothing, beautiful, on their beautiful bodies, just, you know, like, you know, people that put on pants and then some skirt and a top, and then you're wondering, why pants and, because sometimes they're just looking to cover so much because there's something about their bodies that they don't like, and it makes just the whole image so wrong because now it's like sometimes the message that comes through is you are so apologetic about who you are. You are so, insecure of certain things. And it comes across as a message that you are not going to change. Those features are your features. That body is the only one you're going to have. You are beautiful and nobody else can look like you.
Yes.
They can try,
yes.
but then they will never look like you. So somehow you need to find a way to see strength just in that and understand that your beauty cannot, what does that song say? Something about beauty, I think John Legend's song, something, those lyrics. I promise you, your beauty cannot be stopped because there is no one else that looks like you.
Yeah.
So you need to look at that and train yourself. Yes, train yourself to see yourself better, to see your features better. Own up to even what you hate because it's not going to be perfect in your eyes. And it's probably not going to be perfect in my eyes, but that's what you got for the rest of your life. Make it work for you. Make it work for you because we're all beautiful and we're all here for a certain purpose. So we want to do it right,
In our different shapes, in our different heights, in our different complexions, in our different size noses, in our different shapes of eyes, you can name it all. And remember, the worst thing is to punish yourself for things that can't be changed. If you feel that you are very self-conscious about something on your body that can be changed, maybe look into doing something about it.
because it is possible.
It is possible.
It is possible.
It is possible. But if it's not, if it's something that you cannot change, love you, girl. Do you?
Find a way. Find a way. Like allow yourself in that space where
It can't be that difficult.
well, for other people, I don't know. Hence, we really just want to say, I promise you, that beauty was not even brought by a copy machine. You are unique. So if you feel like there's something that you want to do and you know that you can actually do it, do connect yourself with change, connect yourself with help and work on it. I mean, that's what we all do. That's what we all do. If I could just talk about the million things, that's what we all do. Even with my nails, I literally just don't like my nail paint. But then, there are things that you can do, enhancing your beauty and stuff like that. There are things like that we cannot just, like the acne problem, that can be, there are people, there are professionals that can actually assist with that. And, problems are endless, but there's solution as well. But then we're talking about those ones that are just going to be there. Own them. Because they could just even be the ones that are just separating you from the rest.
Did you hear that authoritative voice? You better own to them. You better own them.
I love my voice now. I must say, I have learned to love
I'm so
my
happy
voice.
you love it. I love it.
There are moments where I hear some of my recordings and I'm like, off. But I promise you, I'm doing way better.
Yeah.
I'm doing way better.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really cringing when I hear it.
Yeah.
So I'm doing much better.
Yeah.
But then, that's what we must all do. We've got like only one swing at this, and we must make it the best one. Yeah.
And enjoy life. Life, we only have one life. Yeah. Enjoy it and live it to the fullest. Don't waste it being miserable about things that are not worth being miserable over. Just enjoy yourself. Live.
So before we go.
Yes. It's competition time again. So I'm sure you all know how it goes by now. The first 5 people to comment on this video will stand a chance of winning 2 consultations. So meaning that 2 people from the 5 that have commented will win a consultation each, either with Portia or myself, or both. Yes. And the competition is limited to people around Gauteng in South Africa.
I really wish we had more time. This was like very interesting. But then do subscribe with us, comment, connect with us on our social media platforms. We really enjoyed this and we would love to continue on different platforms. So until next time, guys.
Until next time.
We love you a lot.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.